because I forgot to hit record for YouTube. But nonetheless, today it's going to be the first of the two best of fives. Like I said just a second ago, first place from the regular season is exempt. I think we're going to take a look at the standings right now. Yep, there it is. Dynamics will be facing Elm Mystics, and it's Dynamics with the second seed, and Elm Mystic with the fifth seed. Breon Blade and Spear Gaming for third and fourth seeds. They'll be facing each other off. They will be facing tomorrow. However, today we have Dynamics with Elm Mystics. And then it'll be a one-day break after Breon Blade and Spear Gaming, and then we will go straight to the finals. That's what I like about CK, is that the playoffs are very condensed. They all happen within the span of 5 days. As we see, or 3 days, I should say. See the 20th, we see Dynamics Elm Mystic. And then 23rd, we will see the finals. But like I said, Dynamics vs. Elm Mystic, we'll be watching them play today. It'll be very interesting to see which of these two teams are going to be going on top. We've seen Cookie talk about on Twitter how he's has a lot of strategies that he has prepared for the team, and they haven't even pulled out some of them, or most of them I should say, in the regular season, so hopefully we'll see some of those come out today. On the other side we have Team Dynamics, who will be participating in their first, as under Team Dynamics it'll be their first playoff appearance, but while under Team Dynamics and ES Sharks, it'll be the first time since I think it was 2018 summer was the last time they competed in the playoffs, where they got eliminated in the first round. I don't think the organization has ever appeared in a CK playoff finals, so this will be a first if they're able to win today. Dynamics obviously favored as the second seed versus Elm Mystic as the fifth seed. During the regular season, Dynamics did have the upper hand, I think, game score-wise against Elm Mystic, but only by 1. As we take a look at the starting lineup for Team Dynamics, it'll be Rich, Beyond, Kuzan, FaZe, Cougar. Going to be running the same thing as always. And as we see their current form, they did end the season on a loss against Breon Blade, but in their last 5 matches, they've won 3 of the 2. And they are 7-4, which is a pretty good game score for their last 5 games. And one of those last game scores was against Elm Mystic, where they won 2-0. Meanwhile, on the other side, we will have Elm Mystic, who, like we said, we saw them lose 0-2. However, they also have been winning form in the past 5 games. They are 3 for 2. They are 6 for 5, though. Or 6 for 6, I believe. Yeah, 6 for 6. 2 for 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 for 6. So they're even in game score. So Dynamics looking a little bit better recently between the two teams. But nonetheless, they're both in winning form. Rich versus Slugger is going to be quite the matchup. Both of them very aggressive top laners who are new to the professional scene. Although Rich does have that experience in Heroes of the Storm, so he does have a slight experience advantage. Also, he got to play in the LCK for a little bit, so he's played against some of the best in Korea. As we see, the match scores, the last time that they faced was a 2-0 win, but before that it was a 2-1 win for Elm Mystic. So Elm Mystic, they've beaten Team Dynamics. But Dynamics do have the upper hand with a 3-2 total game score, so that's all you really need whenever it comes down to it. So in theory, if their last games were best of 5, Team Dynamics would have won that best of 5. As we take a look at the key matchup, will of no surprise be the mid lane. In my opinion, it's the best mid laner versus the second best mid laner, and it's very close between Kuzan and Scarlet. Kuzan is leading in KDA. Both of them are right next to each other in kill participation. Damage per minute, Scarlet does have quite the advantage. CS per minute, we do see 8.6 CS. Well, it's 8.7 for Kuzan, so very similar when it comes to that, and also gold per minute, very similar. However, Scarlet has a much more diverse champion pool, but it's not necessarily a good thing, considering that he hasn't won a game on a lot of these champions. Kuzan, pretty diverse champion pool, but mostly sticks to those meta champions that you put whenever you have trust in your mid laner. The Zoe, LeBlanc, the Azir, the Syndra. Undefeated on the Syndra and the Lysandra. I don't think Kuzan has lost a Lysandra game in CK. I think he was undefeated in 2019 spring as well. I have to double check that. I actually want to find that out. That'd be interesting to find out. That would be a crazy stat if he had never lost with Lysandra. I think he's had to have lost a game with Lysandra. Nope, actually he has not. Yeah, so yeah, that's crazy. Kuzan has never lost a game with Lysandra in Challengers Korea. That is quite the impressive stat, honestly. As we get into the pick and bans here, we see ELM Mystic starting us off with a Lucian and Aatrox ban. Meanwhile, Dynamics, we're gonna go with Pantheon ban, Mordekaiser ban, and then the last ban will be Set. And it's ELM Mystic. And now on the table for the last ban of this rotation. Just waiting on them to lock that one in. It's going to be a Zoe ban. As we see VAR is going to be insta-locked by Team Dynamics. They already know what they want to do with that. Meanwhile, on the Mystic, it's going to be Kalista, going to be picked up. And Tarek going to be picked up as well. So on the Mystic, be able to pick that one up. Surprised that we didn't see the Kalista picked up by Dynamics. See, a good draft strategy on blue side is first picking the Kalista. If red side picked the Tarek, you just pick the Bard in response, and you've baited them into a counter pick, but they want to go with the VAR as priority, just because I guess they don't want to run Kalista without the Tarek. So they're fine trading it, I suppose. Not quite sure why they want to give up the Kalista, but they do nonetheless, as we see Jarvan and Jace being picked up. So that might be a Kuzan Jace. That would be very interesting. When was the last time Kuzan even played Jace? So now getting into the second ban phase, ELM Mystic did pick up the Rek'Sai in response to the Jarvan. So we see Azir and Ornn being banned away. Dynamics don't really like playing the Ornn, and they banned it away this time. We're now seeing the second ban for ELM Mystic. We'll be coming through in just a moment. It's going to be the Syndra. So we're now going to see the last ban for Team Dynamics come out in just a moment. It's going to be Silas. It's the last ban.
그동안 자른 거면 충분하다고 생각하는 것 같네요. 올은 모데카이저, 아트록스 없고 루시안까지 없으니까 너 제이스 대체 뭘로 상대할 거냐라고 묻는 것 같습니다.
네. 다이나믹스가 다음 턴에
Oh shit, you know what I need to do?
세트로 가져가면서 새 원딜 플러스 브라운 자르바 이런 식으로 조합을 구성할 가능성도 있어서 그것까지 고려하면서
Oh, Malphite!
강한 이니시가
Malphite gonna be picked up, so that certainly is gonna force Dynamics to pick up some AP picks here.
전통적으로
What I would do is, Mordekaiser is banned. They banned out, so they kind of shot themselves in the foot with that Mordekaiser ban.
상황에서부터 뭔가
So, AP frontline top when it comes to the top lane pool is a bit limited now.
아까 말씀드렸던 코르키 브라운
But Mordekaiser would have certainly been good. Oh, now this is an interesting turn of events. The Corki gonna bring a lot of hybrid damage.
바텀에서 보인들이
I think the last pick here,
그런 방법이 있을 것 같고요.
if I'm Dynamics,
포르키마신 브라움 넣으면 딱일 것
I
같아요.
wasn't gonna say Thresh, but that's an okay option.
저렇게 하면 아예 바텀을 이기겠다는 얘기거든요.
그렇죠. 쓰레쉬는 분명히 라인전이 끝나고 나서의 리스크는 있습니다.
네.
칼리카릭이나 뭐 말파이트 저런
Oh, Morgana. See, now that's what I was gonna say. Is the Morgana pick would probably be best here. You want that AP support for sure. And when it comes to AP Mage's support, Morgana's up there, and Morgana would be certainly great into this team comp. You have the Black Shield for your Vars, who lacks that defensive capability.
카드 탱커 개념으로 들어가서 뭐 오레이디가 본인들에게 뼈아프고 이런 건 의미는 없긴 없거든요.
스칼렛 선수 워낙 또 잘 어울리는 피스타나니까요. 네, 볼만.
아니면 르블랑
네.
같은 게 제일 무난하죠.
뒤에 돌고 줘라 르블라.
아마 이제 딜 밸런스도 있고 코르키전에서 르블랑이 게임이 중반이 가면 밀리는 건 맞는데 그 전 단계에 확실한 주도권이 있기 때문에 양쪽 날개에 있는 제이스와 바로스 쪽 압박을 줄 수 있으니까
Alright, we're good to
스칼렛
go.
선수가 본인의 어떤 그
Alright,
내에서의
Gonna be getting into the game now. Just a moment. It's gonna be Dynamics running the Jace top. I was kind of looking forward to Kuzan playing Jace, but Corki is obviously the better option.
제가 성장했을 때 그런
The Jace versus Malphite matchup will be interesting.
즉각적인 확정 CC가 없는 조합을 상대로 대부분
Rich,
발휘할 수 있는 건
quite the aggressive player. Gonna be interesting to see how he plays into this Malphite.
르블랑이 진입 타이밍도 못 잡고 아무것도 못해 붕 떼는 경우가 있거든요. 그렇기 때문에 손 해설이 말씀해 주신 것처럼
I liked Element Mystic's draft up until if like they had something else besides the Rek'Sai. Like if they had a Gragas, like Gragas was open. If they had a Gragas instead of a Rek'Sai, their comp would be 1,000 times better. But then that'd be kind of the anti-synergy. So I guess you don't want the Gragas there. Nonetheless,
엘리먼트 미스틱이 가장 잘 활용할 수 있는
I need to update the CK schedule command.
엔틱을 시작했었던 팀 다이나믹스입니다. 플레이오프 1라운드입니다. 5판 3선승제로 진행되고 다이나믹스가 먼저 블루 진영, 엘리먼트 미스틱이 레드 진영에서 경기를 치르겠습니다. 그리고 칼리스타 타릭 조합이 최근 들어와서 좀 잘 안 나오고는 있는데 체코 내에서 오래간만에 다시 한번 완성이 돼서 나왔습니다.
생각보단 평범한 구도네요.
네. 저희가
why am I getting notified by this? I don't care
섹션
about
을
this.
많이 봐가지고요.
Fucking Cacao Talk is trolling me so hard. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be loading in the game now.
퍼포먼스로 앞서가다 LG 울트라 기어 넘버원 에너지 드링크 핫식스와 함께하는 챌린저스 코리아 스프링 스플릿 플레이오프 1라운드입니다. 다이나믹스 대 엘리먼트 미스틱의 첫 번째 세트.
And sorry, give me just a moment. I'm putting in stuff
슬러거입니다.
for LCK Discord.
AD 챔피언 상대로 초반에는 버티다가 템 나오면서부터는 역으로 솔킬가 껴서 잡아먹는 공 말파입니다. 한동안 저게 떴었어요. 초반에 방템 살짝 올려놓고 3일체를 아예 가버려가지고 사이드에서 AD 챔피언으로는 막을 수가 없는 타격을 보여주기로 했었고
As we're going to see very standard starts from both these teams.
이제 챔피언이 약간의 리워크가 되면서 평캔도 되잖아요.
오늘 스피 천둥소리란 스킬로 바꾸는
네.
그러니까 집공 자체가 이제 데미지 잠재력이나 혹은 총 데미지량이 되게 높은 건 아니에요. 말파가 들었을 때. 근데 이제 순간 킬 캐치를 위해서 둔다라고 생각하시면 돼요. 진짜로 이제 뭐 다른 뭐 퀸이나 이런 챔피언들처럼 집공을 이용해서
Ganknam going to be starting on his blue side. And go right over to his Gromp.
상황에서 하나님이 말씀하신 게 정확한 팩트입니다.
Probably going to be going for the blue Gromp Red. Just going to give him level 3 for a topside gank. Meanwhile, we just see an immediate level 2 gank possibly coming in from beyond. No, actually he wants to invade, which I'm not sure if that's what you want to do considering your bot lane is crashing, but he's going to walk up and not be able to find anybody, which means he's going to go check wolves, which means we are going to see a fight between the two. Ganknom does see him, does not have the level 3 yet. Beyond gonna force him to back off, and Beyond still has the smite, so he's gonna deny that level 3 that Ganknom was looking for going to his red buff, but he will get the level 3 off the red buff. So at least you do have that. Oh, thank God. Hold on, wait a minute. Thank God. We can get 720 instead of 480. I thought that Neighbor wasn't gonna stream playoffs, and I was like, fuck, we're gonna have to do with 480 for playoffs. But nope. There we go. A little bit better quality for you guys. Just a little bit. Not much, but at least you can read the names. And you can read the scores and stuff like that. This Dynamics might be playing some shenanigans here. You do have priority for Rich and Slugger. Is he gonna go over to Beyond? Here comes Ganknom. Gonna be coming over and be taking these golems as Rich forced Slugger to miss a couple of CS there. Scarlet has a slight CS advantage in the mid lane.
정글링이 원활하게 되진 않고 있는 비욘드 선수입니다.
자르반 위치 봤어요. 그래서 미는 라인에서 르블랑이 이렇게 체크해 주거든요.
아니, 거의 몸에 CCTV를 달고 생중계하고 다니고 있는 비욘드 선수입니다.
본인이 이제 야방하고 있는 거거든요.
네.
협곡 정글 몬스터 야킹하고 있는데 성공률이 너무 낮아요.
시청자가 10명.
We have a lot of people coming to the bottom side of the map. We have Ganknom and Scarlet on the way. Guger might be stuck in a rough spot here. He's going to be fine. Does get the black shield up in time. And Hellenistic do have to run away. Looks like they are going to plan something, but luckily Beyond was there to prevent any shenanigans.
기본적으로 이제 탑라인과 바텀라인의 라이너들이 유리하다는 걸 등에 업고 들어갔잖아요. 덕분에 좀 이득을 좀 본 것 같아요. 생각보다는.
문제는 그거죠. 발계란의 정글 몹이 굉장히 가치가 있고 맛이 있는 건 맞는데 탑의 말파이트 되게 힘든 거랑 별개상으로 발계가 더 가치 있는 이유는 뭐냐면 먹을 걸 다 먹었을 때 바이게로 차이를 만들 수 있는 거지. 바이게를 먹는 동안 내 거를 내가 못 먹으면 상대는 자기 거 먹어놓고 거기에 리젠이 되거든요. 그래서 렉사이가 지금 바이게를 다 뺏겼다고 자기 사냥 동선이 막 특별히 꼬이고 이런 게 없어요. 그렇죠. 당장 자르바는 집을 한번 가야 되는 상황에서 빈틈이 이렇게 생길 수밖에 없습니다.
아, 그러자 바로 용을 찌릅니다.
We're gonna see Ganknom doing the dragon here.
유리한 상성을 가지고 무조건
Doesn't look like it's gonna be contested.
이제는 손해 보는 게 아니다라고.
Fortunately, Beyond is in his base, so it's going to be a free Infernal Drake going over to Element Mystic.
정도면은 나름 말파이트 입장에서는 괜찮은. 네. 그게 손해는 아닌 스타트고요. 원래 이걸 막는 걸 전제로 해요. 웃긴 얘기긴 한데.
그래서 지금은 엘리먼트 미스틱이 저는 기분이 좋은 것 같아요. 탑의 말파는 어쨌든 CS 차이 이 정도 훌륭한데
루프하게 먹은 거죠.
괜찮았어 슬러거 이런 이야기가 나올 정도의 상황인 거고 바텀은 포킹바루스 크로스 보러 가는데 드래곤을 본인들이 먹었어요. 이질적인 광경입니다.
그렇습니다.
Sweet.
비욘드의 동선 낭비가 용까지 연결이 됐고 스칼렛 선수가 또 바깥에 와드를 박아주고 있습니다.
집중 공격이라는 눈이 좀 재밌는 것은 이제 3파를 치면서 추가 데미지가 들어가게 되는데 자기만 그게 들어가는 느낌이 아니라고요. 말파가 집중 공격으로 해서 솔킬을 낸다는 개념대로 한타 때 받고 때려 놓으면 걔를 같이 먹이게 될 때.
Let's see. Hold on. Sorry, don't mind me. Just trying to figure stuff out.
베어프랑 또 칼리스트가 또 해줄 수 있고 엑사이도 활약이 또 만만치 않습니다. 2대에서 CS는 크게 차이 나지 않습니다. 이 라인 섞기 때문에. 보나요?
헬 차이가 있으니까요.
네.
코르키도 먼저 오고.
코르키도 안 보이니까 몸을 살짝 뒤쪽으로 뺐었던 엑스페크와 차트.
A lot of people bot lane for Dynamics at the moment. Scarlet, oh, might. No.
포킹에서 들어왔.
Thought he's gonna try to pick off Kuzan, but
네.
not gonna try. But we might see a fight over the blue buff here. Scarlet does have the flank, and Execute is nearby. Does miss the chain. How did that miss? It looked point blank to me, but that is going to be a dark binding onto the target. It's gonna be the first blood going over to FaZe. The trade is taken in return beyond going down there, but that's going to be 2 kills for the Varus. Double kill for FaZe there is. Or Fee. Is it Fiaz or FaZe? I like FaZe. That just sounds better. No, actually, I think Fiaz sounds better. I'm gonna say FaZe. I don't know. I need, this is why I need Quest. Where's Quest? I need Quest to tell me how his name is pronounced. But nonetheless, I think it's Fiaz. It looks like Fiaz. That's how it looks like it's spelled. But no, I feel like if it was Fiaz, it'd be F-I-E-Z, not F-E-I-Z. But I'm just gonna say FaZe. Oh, the casters say FaZe? Oh, then I will say FaZe. I'm pretty sure they've talked to players about pronunciation of their names. Well, no, because they say Zeus whenever they refer to Zeus, and Zeus says it's Zeus, but I say Zeus just because Zeus is just sounds better.
고생이 많아요.
Let's see here. 21-14. Oh, I'm sorry. 8-6 and 19-18. 7.
지금처럼 자기가 먼저 라인전을 이긴 다음에 무리하지 않고 침착하게 정비를 하고 라인 수업 과정에서 이렇게 몸을 한 발 빼고 있으면은 말파이트 입장에서는 내가 지금 공으로 딱 재미볼 타이밍인데 공간 넘기는 게 좀 더 불편할 거예요.
자, 이거 쿠잔.
그리고 칼리스타랑 타릭이라는 조합 자체가
Oh, as we see Kuzan coming into the bot lane here. Definitely going to be forcing them away from that, and that's going to be the Herald taking the tower top lane. So good job by Kuzan preventing any chance of the first dirt being taken bot. I don't think he was being threatened though, but he certainly gets to protect that plating. As Guger, oh, Guger taking the red buff there, very cheeky. Very cheeky. 7, 7, 18, 19. Holy moly, what is going on with this buffering? Let's see.
다이나믹스가 굉장히 노련하게 차이를 확 벌렸습니다.
그렇습니다. 원딜끼리 1,500원 이상 차이가 납니다.
저게 이제 바루스를 그 윗사이드에서 그렇게 욕심을 내는 이유죠. 구성 블럭 라인 조건부터 시작해서 이제 뭐 모든 게 다 바루스 쪽에
Hold on, you know, I know what's causing the buffering, and I'll stop what I'm doing in just a moment. Hold on.
쿠잔은 무리할 필요가 전혀 없고요. 이게 획기포 맞습니다.
바루스 3분 3초가량 나왔습니다. 부탁밖에 없고.
그리고 지금 훗날량검 2개를 사용한 바루스랑 말라인전은 계속해야 돼요.
그렇죠.
그래서 노릴 게 여기밖에 없거든요. 코르키를 노리면은 코르키가 생존기가 너무 좋은 것 같고 돌고 돌아서 그럼
해줬고요.
Oh, and during that we had Ganknam getting a kill there, but oh my goodness. What the hell? Okay, Kuzan having to defend against Scarlet's dive here. Should be fine though. I think he might even be able to get some kills, but probably not. Nope, they're gonna back off.
아래쪽에서 라인전 계속 이어가고 있고 나가니까 이쪽에 투자된 것도 다이나믹스가 좀 너무 뻔하다라고 얘기하도 되죠.
Okay. Alright, I'm done now.
그래서 극단적으로 말씀드리면 지금 제이스 한번 죽는 게 별로 게임에
Here, let me refresh it so it'll be better.
이미 바루스가
I might skip around for a little. Oh, you know what? It's not even that was causing it. Hold on, quit.
원래 좀 그런 게 나왔어야 됐어요. 스칼렛 선수가 르블랑을 고른 게 흑픽이었잖아요.
As we're going to take a look at the replay there, we do see Rich getting dove by Gangnam. Nice synergy between Gangnam and Slugger, but fantastic teleport response from Kuzan. Able to clean up some kills there. Gets one, almost got two. Did get Gangnam's flash. Scarlet trying to get something done there, unfortunately not able to. And what the hell? Oh, wait a minute.
마지막으로 뽑았을 때는 렉사이 르블랑의 콤보를 이용해서 코르키보다 움직이는 타이밍이 좀 더 빠른 감점까지 살리면은 제이스 같은 경우도 우리가 좀 끊어먹을 수 있지 않을까? 이런 생각을 했던 것 같아요. 이게 안 된 거고. 그렇죠.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
원딜끼리 1600골드 정도 차이가 납니다. 아직도 1분 30초가 남아 있습니다.
We should be in there.
가고 싶어도 갈 수가
We'll see.
없는 엘리먼트
But-
상태 구호고요.
장기적으로 봐도 순간이동을 3개나 들고 있는 다이나믹스가 인원 배치 같은 부분에서 더 유리할 수밖에 없거든요. 그런 상황에서 말파이트 같은 챔피언과 르블랑 같은
Oh, Rich gonna be able to find Gangnam here. Gonna be able to
또 아까
force. Hits the blast cone for him there.
때리는
Helps him out. Oh my goodness.
원래 이게 이렇게 빨리 나오면
Oh, we missed that. Damn it, we're missing so much because of this. Hold on, you know what? Let's go to 480 for now. I think we have to do 480 for now.
를 통해서 딜교환각을 본다는 것 자체가 르블랑 입장에서는 뭔가 좀
And we do see a teleport coming in from Scarlet. Gonna be getting on to Kuzan. Go predicts the flash, but
추가타가 안 들어가요.
unfortunately it's gonna do him no good.
덜 받아요.
Tarek and Callista not able to help him, but a very good flash prediction nonetheless. As we see Kuzan forced to recall here. Beyond will be there to catch the wave. So no turret. Oh, actually, Shark does sacrifice some of his HP to get the solo plating there.
뭐 이것저것 따져봤을 때는
기본적으로 어려운 상황이었어요. 그러면 토르키가 뭐 스펠을 그 전에 낭비했던 것도 아니고.
So we see Kuzan does have the package going top lane with that.
에서도 득점이 안 나온다는 것 자체가 게임이 좀 많이 힘든 걸 상징해 주는 것 같아요.
스코어 3대2.
Oh shit, wait, no, not 1080. Not 1080, 720. One moment. There we go.
3,500골드 차이 나는데 그중에 절반은 원딜 차이.
Kuzan now has the package on the top side of the map, which
끌어먹는 게 일단 답인 것
could
같아요.
potentially make some plays with that or get a 480
나와요. 욕심을 좀 낼 법도 한데 제이스 대 말파이트.
beyond. Oh, okay. We do see him pop the ultimate. The package is going to be used. The double W is going to be able to help secure the kill onto Scarlet. Kuzan now getting ulted on by the Rek'Sai. Will most likely go down here. Does manage to survive. And yep, that's right back down to 480 with you. Holy moly, why is it buffering so... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Yeah, I am wired right now. What the hell is going on?
무시무시해져 있겠습니다.
I don't know.
타워까지 가져가네요.
We'll have to do 480 for this first game, I guess. Maybe it'll be better by the second game. LCK playoffs are going on right now, so it's probably really bad just because there's a lot of people on the neighbor server. But as we see here, good play by Beyond, setting up the kill for Kuzan. Kuzan rocking the double W, and Beyond making sure to hang back to make sure that he secures the kill onto Scarlet, and then Kuzan barely able to survive there. Why didn't he didn't even auto-attack him, he auto-attacked the Jarvan once, and we do see Beyond pick up the Herald there.
15분인데요.
이게 좀 재밌는 게 원래 유치 선수가 이렇게 유리한 상성일 때 보면 잘 때리면서도 잘 잘리는 선수였거든요.
네.
정균이가 할 때는. 근데 오늘은 뭔가 좀 다르네요.
지금
Now, we just watch
안전
Dynamics
매치를
just run around the map.
그리고 지금은 사실 위치를 자르러 갈 여유가 없어요. 얘네가.
네.
그냥 게임 그 속도 자체가 바로 코르키가 역으로 거하는 압박이 너무 강하기 때문에 그거 막기에
Yeah, so
어려워서
that's a lot of damage. Going on to execute.
한 체력의 70%까지만 딜교환을 해줄 수 있으면 그 다음에 집중 공격으로 솔킬각 같은 것도
Pokvar is doing lots of work.
보고 있는데 그냥 위치가 안 나와요. 덕분에 말파이트의 CS는 엄청나게 돋보여요.
Herald is going to be popped mid lane. Rich clearing out some vision, finding some poke on the Slugger. Going to be able to pop his passive as we see Scarlet go in. We might see a play from Slugger here. They're grouped up. No ultimate going to be coming out from him though, and don't think they're going to be able to get the turret. It's not going to go down, but we do have the Mountain Drake up, as it's going to be Scarlet trying to get in onto Rich. Doesn't land the chain. Ooh, a lot of poke damage coming out from Fiaz. That's the thing about Dynamics, is that their poke right now is pretty disgusting with the Morgana, the Varus, and the Jace alike.
끝을 묶어버리고 빙글빙글빙글 돌려가지고 막 그걸로 만든
너무 아픕니다 지금.
그래서 아예 싸움이 비교가 안 됩니다. 이거는 뭐
Slugger.
한번 잘
Gonna be popping the ultimate there. Good Hourglass by Beyond, but unfortunately that is going to be Rich going down, and Execute does get ulted out of there by the Callista. Gonna ult right back in. Kuzan picking up 1 kill. So this is going to be 1 for 2, but Dynamics have them on the run. And there should be a dragon for them, but we do see a re-engage by Scarlet, but it's not going to work out, and that's actually going to be a kill, going over, another kill, so that's 3 for 1. And Dynamics now get this dragon for free, and they, forcing Shark to flash there. Such a fantastic turn of events for Dynamics. Gonna be able to kill this dragon, and for the setup for the next dragon, they'll certainly be in favor, as now they have the Mountain Drake, and they forced out a lot of flashes. The Mystic got 2 of the flashes there.
심지어 이게 끝이 아닌 게 집 가면 템이 더 나온다는 거거든요, 부자는.
So we see, looking at the replay there, Slugger ulting on to Rich and gets the kill there, but from there it's just all Dynamics for the rest of the fight. Execute probably shouldn't have ulted back in, probably should have ulted out. And watch this Dark Binding, perfect Dark Binding from Guger. Doing a fantastic job there. As Rich is gonna take down that control ward instantly. That's the good thing about Jace, is that he can just one-shot control wards basically. You see here, Ultimate going in from Beyond, and going to be able to just one-shot with thanks to the LeBlanc, thanks to Rich's effort there. And already Dynamics just have such strong control of this game, as we see Kuzan going in doing a ton of damage on the Shark. Look at Slugger here on the backline, only going to be able to find Fiaz. But, actually, it's going to be Beyond flashing over to try to finish that one up, and the Mystic's balling is like, no, you go right in there, Ganknon, you have fun. We have no desire to fight that, as they're just going to back away. FaZe falling down there. As Dynamics now are just going to be resetting, and teleport coming in from LeBlanc. Turn teleports, we might see a fight break out here. Scarlet trying to find some damage on the Guger, trying to kill him off, but not going to be able to find it. FaZe threw out an ultimate. Not sure what he was aiming at, but he threw one nonetheless, and no, it's no ultimate for him. That's going to be Scarlet potentially trying to find the kill onto Rich, but Kuzan's going to come over and do a ton of damage. Knows which clone's the right one thanks to the vision gain from the Q, and that's going to be a kill going over to Dynamics now. Scarlet no longer among the living. He's going to be down for about 25 more seconds. So we see here a lot of poke damage being done by this entire team. This thing about all of Dynamics except for Beyond basically are doing poke damage, and speaking of poke, they've poked Slugger down and then gone onto him. He's forced to ult defensively. And they're going to be hunting for more if they're not done. Execute being chunked for a good amount of health. He's going to be slowed down as well. Might have to force out the ultimate here. But it appears he's going to be fine. And Shark's actually going to use the ultimate himself to get Execute to safety. And he's going to be A-okay. I don't think the ultimate was really necessary there. He did manage to get out. Don't think Dynamics planned on diving, but better safe than sorry. As we see here, going to be a fight over the blue buff, and I'm not sure who won it, but it doesn't matter because the blue buff's going to go over to Dynamics. Oh, it was FaZe that picked up the blue buff. And they're just steamrolling this game right now. As we see here, Rich going to be going on to Scarlet, going to be able to proc his passive, and he just gets the solo kill outright. Dynamics are just they're just having their way with Helma Mystic right now, and this really goes to show how big the gap is between these two teams. And we usually see matchups go this one-sided in Challengers Korea when it comes to the upper side of the bracket for playoffs between the 2nd and 5th seed. That's the thing, is that like the gap between 1st and 2nd, 2nd and 3rd, 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th, and so on, isn't really that far apart, except for the case of Sorobul. They're pretty far. They're decently far apart from Dynamics. Well, no, it was a 2-1 for Dynamics. So I guess no, it's still pretty even when it comes to 1-2, 2-3, so on and so on. However, the problem with that is that when it comes to even 1 versus 3, or 2 versus 4, or in this case, yeah, 2 versus 5, the gap is just massive between the two teams. And we do see a Dark Binding going to be missed by Guger. He's going to be stunned down. Maybe Execute can help Shark pick up a kill there. Nope. 1 point Faye has killed LeBlanc, but we got to skip this. We didn't get to see why. But we are going to see Shark trying to kite his way out of a mess, but they are being pincered on. And there's going to be the ultimate coming out from Execute, so maybe he can help turn it, but the ultimate's going to expire, and now they're for free pickings as we see Dynamics just obliterate the entire squad of ELM and Mystic. And now it's Shark versus the world. Teleport coming in from Guzan. He's going to go for the game end. Ace going over. Well, not for the game end, but he's going to look to crack open the base. He's going to very easily take the inhibitor turret and the inhibitor. We'll see if he can get more. Probably not. But this is certainly looking GG for Team Dynamics. They're 1 Mountain Drake away from a soul. And they pick up the kill there. He's going to rotate to the bottom side where they're going to take another inhibitor and inhibitor turret. Hopefully ELM and Mystic aren't going to plan to start a fight here. Maybe they can, but we'll see. Nope, looks like they're going to be running. Gonna take a look at the replay of the fight as we see Dynamics picking off Scarlet there, and, or at least trying to. It does take them a little bit, but Fies does come up to secure the kill. Look at this Q damage. Look at that. That's so much damage coming out from a single ability. Yeah, it's just very strong. I remember there was a Reddit post today talking about how ADCs are on a weak spot. And it's like, it doesn't matter what you do late game as an ADC, you get one shot and there's nothing you can do to assassins or bruisers. But it's like, well, I mean, granted, this FaZe, whatever it is super ahead, so I guess it doesn't really apply to this case. But like, if you're playing correctly, you can one-shot anybody if you're playing the right champion. As we see, it's going to be the double stun coming in from Alan, or single stun, actually. Well, that's technically a double stun, but only one of them is good. You can't really double stun a single target, but we do see a teleport coming in. This might be the fight that Alan and Mister are looking for. Scarlet on the flank here, getting zoned away, though, by Guger. He's clearing this control ward in the meantime, as we see Dynamics on the run. Let's see if they can possibly set up something. Slugger does have the ultimate. He's going to ult in onto the Morgana. Morgana does live, though, thanks to the efforts of both the Locket of the Iron Soulary and FaZe, as he's just melting members left and right with this poke Varus, and it's going to be another kill going over to him. We do see the ultimate being used by Beyond. Shark's going to be going down here for sure, and Scarlet's trying to get into the back line to do something, but gets Dark Binded. Oh, this is not good. They know which one's the real one, as he's going to go down here, and that's a lot of super minions in the base, and that's going to be GG coming out from Dynamics here in Game 1, as they're just obliterating ELM and Mystic up by... It was a single turret. And up by 20 kills. Fantastic game from them.
모든 걸 돌이켜 놓고 봤을 때 초반에 균형이 맞는 부분이 있었거든요. 그러니까 중반 즈음부터는 포킹 조합의 장점이 다이나믹스가 더 살아난 타이밍이 올 수밖에 없었고 엘미는 그때를 넘기면서 그 다음 후반에 봤어야 되는데 결국 제이스의 텔이 있는 걸 활용을 해서 아래쪽으로
Fantastic display
보자고 했었는데
by Dynamics, just showing that they're the better team in that game 1. Hopefully we'll see the blue side buff help out in the Mystic game 2, but we'll see if they can take advantage of that blue side buff.
리치에게 다이브를 시도하는 타이밍에는 이미 리치 말고 공략할 데가 없다라는 거를 다이나믹스가 인지한 상태라 대처가 너무 좋았고요. 그 외에는 이제 결국 리치 선수가 조금 베이스 같은 챔피언으로 득점을 하려고 무리하려고 할 때 끊어먹거나 그런 게 나왔어야 됐는데 리치 선수가 말파이트가 CS를 복구하는 걸 감수하면서도 그냥 안 나갔어요. 그렇죠. 왜냐면 CS 차이를 더 벌려봐야 게임과는 큰 연관이 없고 본인이 나가지 않는 게 더 중요하다는 게 아마 팀적으로 콜이 됐을 거고요. 그렇죠.
바루스 뭐
In just a moment, we're going to be seeing the last replay and then the damage charts.
우리도 잘한다라는 걸 보여줬습니다.
And
너무 좋아. 그러면 바루스를 상대가 가져간 상황에서 왜 굳이 칼리타리가 빨리해서 한쪽 라인의 주도권을 버리면서 시작을 했나. 뭐 그 칼리타리 같은 경우에 다른 장점이 있겠지만 분명히 초반에 주도권에서 이제 밀리는 거기 때문에 더더욱 요새는 좀 고민을 하게 되는 추세인 거고. 그렇죠. 그게 밀리는 만큼 그런 어떤 다른 보관이 있어야 되는데 사실 그런 게 없이 바텀은 바텀대로 밀리고 탑은 밀리지만 버티면 나중에 가능성이 있는 거고 미드도 초반에는 몰라도 중반부터는 약간은 밀릴 수 있는 걸 자처했단 말이죠. 엘미가 그만큼 뱀픽에서도 다이나믹스가 확실하게 리드를 했던 경기인 것 같습니다.
네, 다이나믹스가 첫 번째 세트를 가져갔는데요. 첫 번째 세트 분량 좀 보시죠. 와.
oh, no, we're not going to see the last replay. We're just going to see the damage charts as we see a ton of damage coming out from the carries of Dynamics.
300.
I'm pretty sure that Kuzan and Fiaz did more damage than the rest of the lobby combined.
그렇게 된.
That's a lot of damage.
선수인데요. 뭐 빌러들이 다 잘했고 포킹 점을 갖고 와서
But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back. Going to be taking a brief break.
단계에서 라인전의 중심이 되어 있는 바루스 모르가나를 활용한
And after that break, we'll be back with another game in this playoff series.
전반적으로 다이나믹스 이번 1세트 경기는 흠잡을 데가 없는 뱀픽과 경기 내용을 보여줬네요.
맞습니다.
네. 첫 세트 마무리됐습니다. 저희 잠시 쉬었다가 오늘의 두 번째 세트로 돌아오겠습니다.
And in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Stay tuned for more Challengers Korea coming up.